Hey guys, welcome back with another game with Linksy. Today we have another Cuman battle. We have Cumans versus Lithuanians. I'm playing as Cumans and I'm playing against Oskara and Grita. Alright, so again I'm just testing out the Cumans now. And we're playing again on Arena. So I'm finding really Arena's coming a lot in ranked battles, so I'm quite happy. So I'm just fast forwarding through the early stages of the game. We have a pretty equal build. We find our resources. I'm exploring over here, and so is he. And he starts exploring outside the settlement slightly slower than me. Some of his ships are outside, so our mine, I find them over there. I get my boar quite a decent time, and I start getting wood as well. I believe I get my second boar soon, but I believe I lose a villager to this boar, while he is just taking his boar as well here. His first boar, I believe. Oh, okay, let's slow it down for a second, just to see. So he is pushing deer in with his scout, which is something I've never actually tried doing till now. But meanwhile, to my end, I actually got my second boar in here. So my second boar goes in as well. And it seems so does his. Where is it? No, his second boar is over there. So he's taking his first boar. And where's my second boar? My second boar is already being eaten, along with most of my sheep. And I do have ibex down here, so deer. So that's would have been easy for me to push. But at this point, I'm just trying to locate where all of these relics are. And I notice there's one, there's two, and 3, 4. So they're pretty advantageous to him, quite close to him. Now I didn't want Lithuanians to get the advantage here, because Lithuanians can have incredibly strong knights, and their lancers are really good, as they have those the bonus, which is +1 attack for every relic. So in my head, it's like I need to have a strong enough economy that I get there in time. Now I get to go to feudal at 20. I have 19 population, and I have, of course, the scout. I start cutting down as much wood as I can, because I want to have another town center. Now I was eyeing the town center over here, but I just wanted the wood advantage. I sent 4 up there, taking down the walls down this side. With regards to him, he hasn't started going to feudal yet. And I actually have a villager not doing anything there. This is really annoying me. Like, I send them to cut wood. Some of them don't cut. From what I can understand is that, well, frankly speaking, you need to set up the villagers in a specific way to a maximum that you can get. He has 5 on wood. He already has started farms, which I honestly would like to say is quite a stupid move from his side. I would have focused all of my villagers on the forages and clicked up to go to feudal. He is clicking up feudal at 27, which is again sort of ideal, but thanks to the Cuman's power of well, an early TC, I'm going to literally just move up here and I'm going to build a TC here. So I'll have gold and I'll have wood, and I'm just non-stop producing villagers now. I do get a very early TC. I'm getting horse color really quickly and double bit axe. And the way I built it, I actually had enough resources in time to do so with just 19 villagers. So it's a really quick feudal age. He's going up to feudal age at 27 population over here, as we can see. And of course that's going to be really good for him, as he's going to be able to get quite a decent population count, which means he's going to be collecting a lot of resources. Now I've been trying not as much as possible to do place down farms. I'll place 1 or 2 down farms in Dark Age, but I try not to. So by the time I get to Castle Age, that's the time I'm actually replenishing my farms. And over here is just I'm cutting down wood as much as possible, and I'll be cutting down a lot of wood here as soon as these guys finish. 6 more over there, and yeah, I've split up some. I have 4 on gold and some on wood, and that will be exactly what I need. These will slowly be transferred into farms, And by the time that I have my second TC up, he's up to feudal age. He's probably going to be able to rush. He's actually getting the blacksmith and the upgrades necessary to go into castle age, because he has been collecting resources, and I believe, yeah, his resources are very high compared to mine, which are going to be significantly lower at this stage in the game, due to the fact that I was really focused on yeah, I mean, I have more villagers cutting down and everything now, but I mean, I get to 27 now population in my villagers, whereas he's moving up. I do get pop capped over here, which is quite a stupid move from my end. So I start building as much as I can. These house, getting houses really stupid from my end over there, giving him time to catch up. He's building a stable. Sorry there, my mouth got really dry. I had to drink some water. So I start building my marketplace as well. He already has a stable marketplace, and he's going to click up very soon. Unlike me, he did not get pop capped, which is really good. He also has 4 on wood there, and he has 9 on trees and 4 on gold. I'm trying to get as much as possible of farms back here, and building as many of these houses as I can, because I really don't like to get pop capped again. I'm just that cost me quite a bit of population as there. I could have built up 4 villagers easily in the time that I've built that, but that's alright. So I'm building a mining camp here to try and get some stone, because I want to have as much stone as possible, because the idea I have in my head is forward castle supported by a few dozen step lancers, and then push in with trams, cap tram, and just do as much damage as possible in the start of the Imperial. Same exact stance as last time, and I put a video a while back about this, and did really well in terms of the fighting. So here I'm just trying to refine the technique as much as possible, trying to move up the ranking. I've realized also, if you're not playing in arena, building a feudal TC close to each other allows you to build quite a strong economy, but on arena it doesn't really matter. In this case, I just build it here for the wood line and the gold, which was in perfect positioning. And on his side, in being clicking to castle age, honestly, he's researching bloodlines, he's doing the right choices, he's building a marketplace as well. He has a lot of resources, but looking at his resources and looking at mine, okay, mine I'm slowly moving up. I have basically everything, just mass production, villagers coming out, being churned out. I'm 45 pop, and if you look at him, he is at still 30, so there's a 15 pop difference. He's building a town center over there as well, and that would be really useful for him and helping him setting up, catching up to my population count. But these 2 town centers is just absolutely insane, and if you don't get punished, which you really do not gonna get punished in arena, you're gonna really start stacking up. See, my farm count now is just going crazy, and my wood lines are just going full blast. My stone mine over there is doing well. Oh, back here I'm just getting my blacksmith ready and building more houses, because I'm getting close to getting pop capped again, and I'm just building all my buildings back here as much as possible. There is more gold, and I found more stone there later on, so I was quite happy with that. I saw this stone, gold and wood here, so I was like, my castle needs to be somewhere there to try and protect it while I get the resources necessary. I sent to build another mill here to try and kill these E-Brex as best as possible. I'm not sure why. I sent both of them to just build the mill, but one of them decided, you know what, I'm gonna kill one of those E-Brexes. I got confused. I eventually fixed it, or break that down, place it down there. Meanwhile, what is he doing? He's not really abusing the fact that he got into Castle Age so much ahead of me. He had nothing prepared. He's just trying to boom off Castle Age, but he's not really get the resources. I just got the resources up and clicked up now. And I clicked up at 55 villagers, and that 55 villagers count means that I have 23 farms as compared to as compared to 13 farms. He's also pop capped at 39 vills, so again, he's not doing the best. He's building houses back here. He's doing his you know, he's trying to keep up, but at this point, I don't have the points up. Oops, apologies for mine. He's still ahead in points, so he's quite chill. And I think that mostly comes from the fact that he's in Castle Age ahead, and he has a few more upgrades than I do. He's building knights. Now he's building knights, and at this point, I'm almost 50% through Castle Age. I've built my barracks. I'm building up my stables over here, and my Steppe Lancers are starting to get produced. I mean, for him to build knights, he needs at least another 3 buildings, get knights up, and start assaulting my gate with 2 ramps, and just do as much damage as possible. With that, I believe he was thinking of going to Paladin, and then crush me with a massive army at the end. But you know, Steppe Lancers are just absolutely fantastic, and I'm really enjoying this faction. It's so intense. Ebrex over there is still going. I've taken these guys off, and I'll move them back here. I believe I am building a lumber camp back here to just keep cutting down through these bamboo forests and not to have this place overpopulated. I build my 3 stables at this point, because I'm still trying to add as many farms as possible. I get to Castle Age and I start producing all the Steppe Lancers as possible. Steppe Lancers will beat knights any time of the day. And that's simply because of the range, allowing them to get an extra hit in. Earlier, I build a monastery as well. And that monastery is, of course, just instantly when I get into Castle Age, to start collecting these guys. I put one of my monks out here, and he did not build a monastery. He did get a 3rd town center up, but at this point I don't really need town centers. I have been producing villagers non-stop. I'm at 61 villagers, which are all farming. And as I said, I lose my first farm. This was the first farm I made by the time I get to Castle Age. I'm not sure if that is a good timing or not, but it certainly does help. Now, I'm trying to guard that, this relic. At this point, just to keep in mind, I am not seeing exactly what he's doing. I just can see that I've started to overtake him in points just now, and I am preparing to start revving up my engine of war. My engine of war over here being these 4 stables now, the monastery, creating a monk, and collecting those relics, getting my gold income in, which is going in, getting my food income, and my wood income. So I have 24 on wood, 25 on food. I'm slowly changing these guys and trying to manage as much as possible the buildings. I build some more houses back here, and soon I'll start putting more farms there. I think I should have taken at least 4 more farms here. Perhaps build a mill here and just more farms as much as I can. Now with these lancers, I have 8 lancers, and he has 6 knights. So I have instantly created so many lancers. Like, I'm already creating 4 lancers per round. He is getting forging and the relevant upgrades. Again, mine are just +1/+1, and his are currently +1/0. Overall, his units are just strong as mine, slightly stronger because, you know, knights do have more attack, but he's just getting the physical upgrades, and that's going to do a lot. So I'm starting to send out my monks. I captured that relic, which was a really big pain in the arse because it was so close to him, and I'm pulling it out. Now, if he actually managed to get a monastery rolling really early on and capture at least 2 or 3 of those relics, these guys would already have +2 attack, which is insane on Lithuanian. So I was really scared, and it was like terrifying at this point. I'm getting as much gold as possible because I want to keep these guys rolling forward. I have the stone that I need, and eventually I believe I pick these guys up and I move them here to start building as soon as I realize there isn't much of a resistance, I would like to say. I'm not sure what he's thinking at this point. So at this point, he's actually really rich. He has a lot of gold. So he has an archery range over here. He's getting Botkin arrow, and he's getting his ranges sorted up. He has a monastery back here as well, which he's finally building up to try and capture these guys. He's pop kept once again at 72. So his early game was absolutely fantastic, but now he has 21 farms. But compared to the volume of farms that I have running, that have been running for a long time, it is nothing. And even population wise, he is falling behind. As you can see from the points, I am getting quite ahead. He's building all the houses he can here. I would have even stuffed a few houses there, and that would have fit. He's trying to get all the stone. He does have a lot of stone, and he notices my Step Lancers over here, which are a horde compared to what he had. I have 17, he has 8, so it's probably put him in a situation. It's like, oof. So he started getting Cav Archers over here, which he has the gold for, and that will be a pain in the arse. Perhaps that's why he didn't go for the Monk that early on, because if you're going Cav Archers, you're not really going to do anything. But I'm not sure what the situation is in terms of him just going Cav Archers now, because if he got 8 more knights, this would have been a pain in the ass. Now he cannot see this because he just gave up most of the map. He just can see that these little blips are falling away, meaning that I'm taking all the relics, and I wasn't gonna get all the relics over there. He knows there are gold and stone over there. He has his stone available. This gold is quite far in the middle, but he has no clue what is happening over here in the middle. And this castle is going up. He's mass producing these Cav Archers, but again, his only production is from these couple of buildings. And he's built this university, he's getting the right upgrades, he's massing those guys. But from the other end, I am massing my beautiful Step Lancers, 4 at a time. Over right now there are 22 of them, and they're just going up and up and up. And once again, I'm actually the guy who's pop-capped now. Yeah, it seems I am pop-capped compared to him. Oh, okay, I can shift-click and see who's... Oh, I realized how to do it. So, yeah, he's pop-capped and I'm not pop-capped. Okay. Yeah, he just got pop-capped but fixed it, and we're moving forward. I built my town center here right in the middle of this. It's just absolutely perfect. People like me who have really a little bit of OCD, this was just... that's the effect it did to me. It just made me feel, oh, symmetry. Even though there was that one missing stone over there, which would have made things just so much better, but of course it didn't. Now, luckily for me, I did have these 2 stone over here already, and I had extra gold there. Didn't even touch this gold of mine there at all. I'm building a university at the back, and I'm getting my units there over the rear. Now he's building his own castle. Again, he has no clue at anything. He can see the ground change, but at this elo, I don't believe we really know this kind of stuff. I do have 37. Let's see what he has. He has 24 units. He has mostly Cav Archers. I'm just building stables now. I'm building stables. I'm getting my siege workshops. I'm preparing to go up to Imperial. And all I need now is just food, but I have so much gold, and the gold is just going to be my thing. I get ballistics because I do want ballistics for my castles when he attacks me, because I know that he was getting an army. I didn't know what the army was. He had to get a castle up over there, and he's just building more stables, more houses now. And how is he doing in terms of population? So his population actually went up a lot, but he's running low on resources because he's stuck at 83, whereas I'm at 105. I have 20 more villagers, 22 more villagers than him, and that is really paying off because now I'm massing these guys. I have, I can produce 8 of them at a time. I did get the ability from the castle, which would help me immensely. Now, he's going up to Imperial Age right before me, right? He's going up to Imperial Age 35%, but I am just like 12% there. I don't know why I sent these monks over there. I'm just trying to figure out what's happening, and those monks die, unfortunately. That was a really misclick for me. I pulled back my Lancers because I don't want to fight at this point. He's really upgrading his army, and at this point, yeah, if I attacked just now, I might have done a lot of damage. But I'm getting capped ram as well, because I really want those capped rams. And I'm thinking I'll break through here or break through the gate and move forward. His 2 castles over here might have been a mistake. He might need to have just put a castle there and scouted a little bit more, because he really just bunkered up and did nothing else. He has a lot of monks over here, which again, not entirely sure what he can do. I have 50 Step Lancers, and these guys are good. These guys have +2/+2. Honestly, kill anything he has over there. And I just go in. Look how fast they melt these knights. Yeah, his knights just go bye-bye. His knights are +1/+2. His archers are +2/+2. Now, he does kill 10 of my... I kill all of his knights pretty much over here, but he does kill 10 of my Step Lancers. But look at my production tab right now, 8 Step Lancers at the time. I have 6 cap trams, 7 more on the way, non-stop producing cap trams. So I'm just like, you know what, you reached Imperial Age. you're building trebuchets. I'm reaching Imperial Age soon, and I'm going to have a crap ton of Captron. Instantly hitting Imperial Age, I get Elite Step Lancers. I'm starting to upgrade, and I start breaking down the wall. I start busting down the wall here as best as I can. And he comes to attack me, but these guys are about to become elites. And it doesn't really matter if I lose any of these guys, because frankly, really and truly, I'm going to be producing so much of them. It doesn't matter. I break through the wall over here, and I have 10 cap trams. I send in half of my army into there, pull back the rest, and just start killing those monks. Those monks were the main issues that I had, and I just wanted to hold. So I just sent to kill that. I send my troops in, and I'm just starting to kill his production. Now, if you look what production he has 4 buildings of production. All of his villagers are idled. 50 villagers idled. He does have some back here which aren't, but 60 villagers, yeah, he's not doing well. I'm breaking down his production. I'm killing all of these troops over there. He has 2,000 food and 1,000 gold. I mean, I do have a lot of wood in my bank, but everything else I'm pretty much using non-stop production of Elite Step Lancers, which at this point have +4, +2. The Elite Step Lancer gives them that extra little oomph, and I'm breaking down everything. So he just GG's at this point when he realizes, like, what? He has 13 cap trams. I was about to start going up to getting my own trebuchets here. I was getting conscription. I was going to go up to siege ram, and these guys were about to start getting the last upgrades. I was just trying to have enough money and gold, frankly, to be able to keep producing them, because even while he was killing them really fast, I had 21 back on the way, and I still had 8 running amok in his eco line, just doing so much damage, which was stopping his economy completely. I'm not sure what he had in here. Yeah, he had just villagers stuck everywhere. He was trying to build more ranges, and honestly, if he had like 6 more archery ranges, maybe with the amount of gold and food that he had, he might have stopped me. Even with skirmishers do decently well against the Step Lancers, in my opinion. Skirmisher and pikeman spam would have been enough to stop me. Even though as strong as these guys are, I wouldn't have been able to do much. But then the damage that what I was planning to do was mostly with these cap trams, which just chewing through his buildings. Like this, in 2 minutes, I would have been able to just destroy all the way back till there, including his 2 castles. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. We'll see the statistics, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a subscription on the channel. It's free. Just that red button, like the video, and maybe leave me a comment. If you want me to just cover your own replays and just have a commentation or commentate over it, just let me know. I'd love to do so. It's always good fun when I get the opportunity to, just look and learn, and the best way to learn, as I learned from Total War, is to actually watch great players play and learn from how it's best to not fuck up. I did lose. He did actually lose more than me over here. No, he lost the least, but that's not really from production. Due to his really low production, I killed pretty much everything he had. He lost most of his buildings. Economy wise, I did better than him in everything except stone. Did get more gold, but that's mostly due to the fact that I had 1,400 gold. So you can see that's pretty much the discrepancy over there. Explored map, I just had to put more. He was faster in Imperial by just a minute. He really did a reach it fast. 17 minutes castle age time is absolutely insane. I went for a 22-minute castle age time, and then just started building an army, because I knew he had an army coming at me at that point, and I was just stretching it. But I think a decent Imperial age. I think he should have delayed this by another 3 minutes. 3 minutes of producing villagers, because that would have really helped him even just establish himself a little bit more. With regards to society, again, 2 castles each. I had all relics, rally gold, 117 villager high. It was an absolute annihilation, and I'm quite proud. I'm quite happy with my Cumans. My Cumans are my favorite, but I'm going to be testing out Franks now. Huns as well, something I really want to do, a really nice Hun rush, scout rush, and then following it with Cav Archer spam. And also Goths, just do a castle age timing attack with 18 to 20 long swords, and just melt TCs, +2 long swords. in Castle Age, gods just do so much damage to buildings. So that's going to be an interesting thing to do. And hopefully I'll be able to pull it off and wreck some people's days. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please, again, take care guys, and yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.